Hi, kindergarten writers. Welcome to Writer's Workshop. Today we're going to be learning about a new kind of poem. Last week, we wrote our rhyming poems about our moms. I sure hope your mom liked hers. Today we're going to learn about something called an acrostic poem. Now, an acrostic poem is a poem where certain letters in each line spell out a word. Typically, the first letters of each line are used to spell the message, but they can appear anywhere. Today, ours are going to be the first letter. Let's look at some examples of what an acrostic poem looks like. Here we go. So you're going to notice that down the side here, I have a word, C-A-T-S. What does that spell? Cats. Beautiful. And there's even a picture of a cat here to help us with our reading. Cats. So we start by writing the word cats down the side of our paper. And then we're going to think of a word that starts with each of those letters, and we're going to write it going this way, across. That's why it's called an acrostic poem. Let's look at this poem. The first letter is C, cuddly. Are cats cuddly? Yes, they are. A, acrobatic. Are cats good acrobats? I think so too. They can jump and twist and not land on their backs. They always land on their feet. T, tenacious. Ooh, that's a big word. And S, softly purring. So I want you to notice a couple things about an acrostic poem. We talked about how we write the word going down, and then each word going across starts with that letter. Did you also notice that each word going across describes a cat? Let's look at another acrostic poem. This one says the word F-R-I-E-N-D. What word is that? F-R-I-E-N-D. Yeah, that's the word friend. So each of my words that I use in my acrostic poem has to describe a friend. Funny, that would describe a friend. Real, interesting, enjoyable, nice, delightful. All of those words would describe a friend. Remember, my word goes down the side, and then my descriptive words talking about this word, friend, go across. Now you can also write an acrostic poem with sentences going across. Let me show you what that looks like. Here's a acrostic poem that a student wrote. Let's look at the word they chose to write an acrostic poem about. W-I-N-T-E and R, winter. Now, all the words that they chose are kind of like a sentence. They didn't just choose one word like they did in the poem about cats and friends. They chose short sentences or a few words that all describe winter. Good job. So our first one, our W, says winter wonderland. Ice is slippery. Nothing is hot. The weather is cold. Everything you touch is cold and are really cold. Did they describe winter in all of those words? Yes, they did. So we learned that an acrostic poem starts with the word going down the side, then going across each of those letters is where our acrostic poem starts, and we can use one word, short sentences, or long sentences, and all the words that we choose describe what our poem is about. Now, we can even write an acrostic poem for the letters in our name. We're going to try that next. Will you help me do my name? I'm going to start by writing the letters of my name down the side of my paper, just like this. I have my name here on my paper. Now, since I'm writing this poem about myself, I need to think of words that would describe me. So for the letter R, thinking of words that could describe me. I'm going to use that tiny little line right there called a dash, and I'm going to write my word or sentence right after. So I'm thinking about the letter R and a word that would describe me. One word I can think of that starts with R is respectful, and I do try very hard to be respectful all the time. So right here, I'm going to write the word respectful. Now I'm on to the letter O. O, a word that could describe me. Actually, I think I'm going to write a group of words or a short sentence. I'm going to write that I offer to help. I do. I offer my kindergartners help, even my own kids, offering them to help. The word offers starts with O. Offers to help. S. Smiles a lot. I hope I smile a lot. I try to. And E. E. E is kind of a tricky one. I might say excited. Excited to be teaching you about acrostic poems. Now, let's go down and make sure that I have each letter correct. And it should spell out my name. Respectful, offers to help, smiles a lot, excited. R-O-S-E. Now it's your turn to try. I want you to start by writing the letters of your name down the side of your paper, one letter on each line, and then think of a word or sentence that starts with that letter and make sure that it describes you. Can't wait to see your acrostic poems. Now, I have kind of a short name, so I was thinking of a challenge for some of my other kindergarten friends that might have a short name too. I was wondering, for those friends that want a challenge, do you think you could write an acrostic poem for the word kindergarten? Look at that. I have it here down the side of my page. Kindergarten. It's a long poem, isn't it? I can't wait to see if you try it. I'm going to show you what I decided to come up with. K, kindness is cool. I, independent. N, nice to each other. D, doing hard work. E, eating together in the cafeteria. R, recess is the best. G, growing our brains. A, art projects are fun. R, read, and read some more. T, toys at choice time. E, everything in kindergarten is awesome. N, noisy. Now, I know that your kindergarten poem is going to look a little bit different, but I'm excited to see what you come up with. Do your best today, kindergarten writers. We miss you and can't wait to see your acrostic name poem.